Brother Maynard, bring up the holy hand grenade. 1, 2, 5. 3, sir. 3.
Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
Hey, here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gonna stop. We gonna turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey, tell 'em turn it out till they can't no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last one that I'm gonna see go. I am not afraid of the storm that comes my way. When it hits, it shakes me to the core.
That's a very familiar voice. Starting that opening theme.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's just, seems really oddly familiar.
Seems strange and things.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, this is Defenders Live, Mojo 50 Radio. With me tonight, Whiskey Six.
Sup?
Sup? He has a radio show himself, Whiskey Six and the Gring, over on the Mojo 50 on the weekends.
Yeah, we do a little thing.
They do the little thing, little radio of the mind, a little bit, you know.
Oh, that was fun. We're gonna have some more of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're recruiting actors.
Oh, I am a terrible one.
Come on, you had a part. You know you had fun. Had a fun time. It was great.
It was good. It was good. It was a good time. It was fun. It was hilarious. Great times were had by all, and everybody got drunk. So
Except that one chick. 'Cause,
except that one guy.
right?
Yeah. Well, so Dylan,
Poor guy.
he's been having trouble rebooting lately, and if you actually knew what was going on, that would be a good joke, and that's fine.
Right.
I'm not joking. It's true. It's true. But it's okay. He's fine. Nothing's wrong. Well, I mean, it is, Friday the 13th.
Right?
But, so not a big deal there. Whatever. It'll be fine. He'll be back on Monday. No big deal. But until that time, once again, Defenders Live, DOAE Show, DOAEshow.com. You can find us on all the social medias at DOAE Show. Sean, where can they find you?
Oh, you can find me just about everywhere I'm not even aware of. That would be, of course, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, the MeWe's, Snap, what's that? Not Snap, Snapgrams and the Instachats and the
All the rest of them's.
Yeah, the rest of them.
Is that ass at Whiskey Six?
No, it's at Sean Sheeler.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's I changed them all.
Oh,
recently.
that's not good. Why would you do that?
Well, actually, my Twitter was always at Sean Sheeler, but if you look up Sean 6, you'll find it.
There it is. And that's how it goes, guys. So I got Sean with us today, otherwise known as Whiskey Six, and I will continue to refer to him as Whiskey because it's easier for my brain to go that way.
I know everybody seems to be going that route. So
yeah, well, he drinks beer, which is really weird.
I have both. I just have one tonight that's a beer.
Oh yeah. I've got a mix. I've got rum and peach.
What kind of rum?
OBX rum, Outer Banks white rum or silver rum, if you call.
Okay.
It's Simply Peach.
Low hanging fruit, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
All the time. Thank you. Speaking of low-hanging fruit, macho men are more likely to suffer health and social issues in older ages. That's right. You heard me. Toxic masculinity may literally be hazardous to men's health. By the way, you guys can call us 919-367-3171. That's 919-367-3171 if you'd like to call into the show.
This is our first article, and I'm already about to have an aneurysm.
Yeah, you are.
The fact that this was written by a woman?
Yeah. No. It's written by a guy.
Steph, STF, SCEF is it a guy?
No. It's written by Ben Cost.
Well, what it says right here, okay,
Mm-hmm.
because they're referring to this Schuster guy.
Ah, yeah. See. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Steph Schuster.
Steph Schuster. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Schuster chick.
Gotta love it. While movies may make the macho lifestyle seem alluring, a new study has found that hypermasculine males could suffer from a host of health and social issues as they age.
Meh. Meh.
Quote, our study shows how toxic masculinity also has detrimental consequences to the men who subscribe to these ideals. That from the Michigan State University sociologist Steph Schuster. In a statement, the study was published in a journal, in the journal Sex Roles. Schuster defines toxic masculinity as a belief in men being, quote, autonomous and not showing a lot of emotion. Yeah? Yes?
No.
What?
Disagree.
Disagree? Okay.
Disagree for 100, Alex.
Okay. Go ahead.
No. I don't know. Look, if anybody knows me, I'm not like Mr. Macho. I'm not Rambo or nothing. I'm not the Hulk, whatever. But I'm a man's man, and I'm not afraid to show my emotions. I think they're just full of crap.
Yeah. Maybe so, but this is toxic masculinity we're talking about, Sean. You're not toxic masculine.
No, you're right. Well, maybe some people would think I'm toxic.
I could go to a Britney Spears song now, but I'm not. And you're welcome.
Yeah.
To study the correlation, the team analyzed nearly 5,500 older men and women and tried to determine the level at which each male participant subscribed to traditional masculine ideals. They found that most macho individuals suffered from loneliness, financial problems, and even poor health as a result of the isolationist tendencies. Quote, having people with whom you can talk about personal matters is a form of social support, says Schuster, whose study found that men were less likely than women to confide in others. Yeah.
Where are they getting these people from?
I don't know.
I will give this person the fact that.
Well, it is in Michigan.
Okay, I'll give you that. It's cold. People are bitter.
Yeah, and bitter, cold, old people.
But I still reserve the fact that I think they're looking at people. They're like, that guy, I'm going to go talk to that guy because he's not saying.
Oh, you think they handpicked?
Oh, you think? Because if they saw me, I'm a social butterfly. Don't go talk to that guy. He'll ruin this whole thing.
He's going to destroy this entire deal.
He will.
Yeah, you can see it in his eyes.
Yep. Period.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
Not how it goes.
Mm-hmm. Schuster adds, if people only have one person that they can share information with, or sometimes even no people, they don't really have an opportunity to reflect and to share. This refusal to seek outside help can cause toxic masculinity adherents to become siphoned out of society as they age, according to Schuster. Indeed, male boomers, those born between the 1940s and 1960s, are increasingly struggling to maintain and forge friendships as they retire, which is, in turn, exacerbating the by relocating their homes and their partners dying.
All right, I have to say this.
Yes.
They're pulling an age group out.
Yes.
The 40s through the 60s, and I would go back. You can take that 40s back as far as you'd like, I believe.
Pretty much before the 40s, yes.
Well, anything. People weren't. There was a time, like if you ever see your grandparents or your great grandparents in a photo with their family, no one smiled. It's
no
like
one.
You don't show emotion. It's not good. I don't even know why. Just you didn't do it. So people, I don't think they opened up. And with the World War II, well, even the World War I,
yeah,
there's so many. It's just not healthy, man. Got to open up. Let yourself out there. Be vulnerable.
Right. Right.
Show love.
Show the love. Where is the love? That's for showing the love. I don't disagree. And at the same point in time, if you look at it, you're right. So not only did you find photos, and every time somebody was taking a photo, it was literally like, all right, thanks.
Right. It's like
Okay.
they don't.
All right, everybody, gather in for a photo.
What they do, don't smile.
I've got work to do. You know, even the 4-year-old, I've got work to do.
That heifer out back has an infection I got to take care of, didn't you know?
Yeah, and that's the 4-year-old. I'm just saying, like, and it also goes to show, like, there was a time where emotions weren't really a thing you could have. You could have emotions, obviously, but you couldn't really show it. Emotions weren't a thing it wasn't a thing that you could.
It was frowned upon.
Right. It was not only frowned upon. It was you were a social pariah for having those emotions. It's
Yes.
you were ostracized for showing too much emotion. As long as you kept your nose to the grindstone and you just kept working at whatever you were doing, nobody would say crap about you. But the moment you got up and started complaining about crap, that's when people started really turning on you.
And I think that they would, back in the day, they thought of any emotions as weakness.
Right. Love, happiness, sadness, all of it.
The ironic part is that's the toxic part. The not showing the emotions.
Right. Not showing is the emotions is the toxic part. And when you think about people today,
It's
not
borderline
showing emotions, you do think about the boomers
Um,
and
to an
prior.
extent, I would say high and older, right? But there's also the opposite end of the spectrum. If you were to ask me, too much
There
time and a
is.
place, I guess, is probably my answer.
Right. You get the entire deal where everything has a time and a place. Not only that, but everything in moderation.
Right.
You know, you really shouldn't be the over emotional person. You shouldn't overshare your emotions.
Right.
But you should be able to talk to somebody.
Open up when you need to.
Right.
Express yourself.
Which is a good song as well.
Well, I guess. Okay, fine.
Come on. Express yourself. No, nothing. No, not going there.
Yeah, whatever. Come on.
Jeez. All right. Fine. Whatever. But yeah, apparently if you keep in the emotions a little too much, it causes too much stress, which then causes you to die die an earlier age. The strong silent type, as it were, is really not the type where people get very happy about. 717 area code. How's it going?
What's that thing Brad Stagg says all the time? God is a comedian that plants an audience that's afraid to laugh.
Yeah.
So, kind of plays in here. I think about this a lot growing up Mennonite like I did.
Yeah.
What would any quiet guy
Get a
in
lot
the
of
back
that
know
same-
about emotions?
Well, he is a quiet guy in the back, and he is a Mennonite, so he would know about hiding his emotions.
Right.
Continue.
I know, yeah. I mean, that's just what you're taught to do. You're not allowed to share anything like that. And I really feel like that puts you at a huge disadvantage because you never get a chance to be your true self. You have to constantly worry about your exterior, what other people see of you.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
it comes down to fear, really, right?
It's a lot of fear.
So you think a lot about back in the day, though, you couldn't be emotional because there's so many things that could happen to you in your life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could totally see, like, yeah, life was so much harder back then.
Right. I mean, you could.
get it in a way, but then you could never just unwind and be yourself. So it kind of was a two-edged sword when it comes down to it.
Right. And you think about back in the day as well, and you understand that, these people could have died for any reason. Literally any reason. Any reason whatsoever. There's so many diseases and things that could kill you that we didn't have cures
Yep.
for and that we do nowadays. We live so much longer now. And to think.
Well, and work was so much more of an issue. I mean, you had to work nonstop just to provide for your family and just to live.
And it
Make
didn't
all
matter
your
what you were
decisions.
doing. It didn't matter the risk. It didn't matter all the what mattered is you getting the money to your family.
Yeah. also so many things have changed now today.
Right.
It's just crazy the time we've come through and where we are now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Completely changed as people. So
Mm-hmm.
anyway,
Anyway.
so I'm in Iowa, coming down. Got another 10 minutes. I'll be on 80 in Iowa City, and then it's eastbound, hard as I can go. So
Cool. Happy birthday, DM.
there you go. I thought it was tomorrow. Somebody said it's tomorrow.
He is gonna
Like
whoop
your day
your
early.
guts. You know that, right?
I love that guy.
That guy's.
I
He
know.
makes good
It's
coffee
great.
too, by the way.
So, anyways, just want to say hey, and yeah.
Well, be safe on your ride, and hopefully you get home safe to your lady.
Keep,
All the rest of it.
shiny side up.
We'll be seeing you guys soon,
I think
I'm sure.
I'm sure you will. Absolutely. All right. Have fun.
All right, brother.
Peace.
DM does make some really good coffee.
It's so good.
Oh my gosh. Have you guys ever tried that? The American Pride Roasters coffee? No? Shame on you.
Yeah.
I mean, really? How long have we talked about this? AmericanPrideRoasters.com. It's AmericanPrideRoasters.com. Historically great coffee.
Been talking about it for over 250 years.
I know,
Right.
right? It's been forever. The fountain of youth is really just APR coffee.
That's right.
Just
All
multiple
real American
fountains.
patriots drink it. Come on.
I mean, jeez. What are you, a Democrat?
Oh, ow. Ow, you kind of hurt my feelings a little bit.
You're welcome.
Well, I mean, I'm not, but
Not
know,
you, because you drink it, so it's fine.
Well, and I know some Democrats, and I'm sure they're hurting from what you just said.
They should be.
Damn right. Buy it. Buy it. American
Buy the dang coffee. AmericanPrideRoasters.com. It's AmericanPrideRoasters.com. The best flavored coffee that you will ever have in your life. Actually, the best coffee in general you will ever have in your life. I recommend the chocolate cherry, the blueberry donut hole,
Oh, yeah, my favorite.
and the George Washington Carver, which is peanut butter.
I have not had the peanut butter.
It's really good.
Mm,
It has a bit of a nuttiness to it, which is
I would try. Would you say nuttiness?
it has a bit of nuttiness to it, and it's beautiful.
Okay.
It's so good. It's so good.
Fair enough.
So if your Macho Man status didn't break you earlier, I'm pretty sure this next story will. So hold on to your duct tape, folks. A woman forced her daughter to make a false rape claim in attempts to get money from a school district. A high school student and a teacher were arrested Wednesday after allegations that the student sexually assaulted a middle school student, and a teacher ignored and encouraged the assault. Police say they have video footage of the assault. After two men were arrested, police were informed that an additional student claimed she was sexually assaulted by the Alamance County High School student, and the teacher did nothing to stop it. Police quickly investigated the new allegations and determined that the middle school student who made the claim was, you guessed it, never assaulted.
This is going to pop up more and more, I believe.
Police found witnesses that said the girl's mother, Melissa Marie King, 35, made up a story and forced her daughter to make the allegations in an attempt to extort money out of the school system. This coming from the Times News. Personal belief: Melissa Marie King should be arrested, thrown in jail, for the same amount of time that a person who committed rape did, and also for extortion, attempted extortion.
One of my questions is okay, it says police found witnesses that said the girl's mother made the daughter make the story up.
Yeah.
Okay, so how stupid is we all know she's stupid. That's not
Obviously.
the question.
How stupid is she?
Right. To what extent is your stupidity that you would do this in front of witnesses?
Right.
You're an idiot. Moron.
It's believed, this is a quote, this was an attempt to have leverage over the Alamance Burlington school system, where the mother planned to file a lawsuit against the school system in the future. This from the sheriff's office. For her false allegations, King faces just a single misdemeanor count of filing a false report with the police and was held in lieu of $500 bail. She apparently tried to piggyback off the sexual assault claims against the two men. Once again, I believe firmly that if you file a fake report about rape and it is found that you have filed a fake rape claim, you should be charged with the same exact punishment that the rapist would have been charged with.
Yeah, because if it ends up going through and there's any sort of
Wiggle room?
Right, binding evidence or, just
Anything.
anything.
If they can find anything.
Yes. Yeah, because you put someone in jail for their life or worse.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and I apologize to the
$5
daughter.
So what?
I apologize to the daughter for having such a terrible mother, but at the same point in time, maybe if she was arrested and thrown in jail for that amount of time, she would change her ways, and maybe you would understand the consequences of doing something so stupid.
Yeah.
The Times News reported that the investigators found video of Lane sexually assaulting the other middle school students and evidence that Freeze knew what was happening but did nothing. Freeze, being one of the teachers, he was driving a bus where the incident was allegedly happening. His arrest warrant claims that he allowed and encouraged the sexual assault while asking and making sexual comments to the person, and the sexual act was happening to the victim.
Yeah. And then it says there's been some confusion as to Freeze's employment with the school.
What?
Maybe they're not admitting that they were employed. Oh, no, we don't know that guy.
Well, the guy had been employed at the school for more than 20 years, serving as an in-school suspension teacher. He was an ISS teacher.
Whatever.
You know what he did?
In-school suspension?
Yeah.
What do you learn in suspension?
Nothing.
How to write your name 500 times on the board? I don't even know.
What you learn in school suspension is how to be very quiet while the teacher is watching porn.
Oh wait. You're killing me here. Really?
How else do you understand? How else can you get past Mr. Freeze?
I don't know. Look, they didn't have TVs and smartphones when I was in school. I'm old. Okay.
Yeah, well, nowadays.
There's that. I mean, they were drawing. Maybe they were reading Playboy or.
They could have been doing anything whatsoever. Behind that desk, you don't know what happens.
Yeah.
They got the block in the front for a reason, It's just not there. Oh. Why do you hear banging on the desk? It's not banging on the desk. Somebody must be at the door. What are you talking about?
Look, if you're going to do it, you might as well do it on the desk.
Uh-huh.
Stuff.
So not only did he serve as an in-school suspension teacher, but a coach for wrestling, baseball, boys and girls basketball, football, track and field, and a substitute bus driver.
I think those are all euphemisms, especially that bus driver part.
Pretty much. In August, the Times reported an article about said teacher being named athletic director at the high school, but the school system's human resources official said on Wednesday, March 11th, that the teacher was not the athletics director. His former position was listed as support for athletic department, according to...
You telling me he's an athletic supporter?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to clarify that.
He's a very hefty supporter of athletics.
Okay. Big boy. Okay.
Yeah. The Alamance Burlington school system said that his employment was terminated on Tuesday, March 10th.
Not soon enough.
Not soon enough is correct. All right, so Free Speech Friday. That's the music for the break. We'll be right back.
Like Night at the Roxbury.
I know, right? Da, da, da,
I'm
da,
old.
da, 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 da. Crick in the neck. Crick in the neck. Oh, it hurts.
Hey, Steven, why don't you ever look at me, man?
Huh? What are you talking about? I'm looking away.
Right at you if you can't tell that by the video.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
See? Oh, finally. Oh, eye contact. Man, I love you, man.
When I look into your eyes, all I
Oh,
can see
hold on.
is the blue.
Is there any? No, there's not a Karen. Okay, cool. Karen, I don't know her either. I don't know what you're saying.
I have no what you're talking about.
I've always wondered. I'm like, why don't they look at each other?
No,
You
you.
guys- you hold
We
hands.
are. We are.
That's my hand. Oh, easy.
Woo.
This is a family show, I thought. Jeez.
Well, I mean, no. This is nighttime. No.
Oh, is that? So I'm allowed to? Okay.
Nighttime is the right time, sir.
That's a. Wait. Is that a beer commercial?
Mmm.
Mm.
Mmm.
Is that a thing?
No. The beer commercial was oh, what was it? Oh, I forget. It's
Oh, and
All Night Long was the beer commercial.
Oh, no, that's a what's his
Lionel
that guy.
Richie.
Lionel Richie. I loved Lionel Richie.
Yeah, that's that guy.
I mean, he made songs before you were born.
He did, and I know who he is. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it's because he's on TV.
I know. I didn't know that he was on TV now, recently. What?
What?
He's on TV recently?
Yeah, he's on American Idol. He's a judge.
Oh, I had no idea.
See, look at that. How am I so hip and you are not?
That's not hip. That's
Oh,
pathetic.
it's not hip. You're
All right,
That's-
we're coming back from the break.
I think it's time we blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Welcome back to Fitters Live, Mojo 50 Radio. By the way, if you don't know, we're a radio station. We also have a website. It's called mojo50.com. If you go there and you hit the donate button at the top, it's they have a special gift for you. You know, if you donate $25 or more, they want to show their appreciation for your donation. They're going to give you a Meatball Army t-shirt.
That's a cool shirt too. I got
It is really cool. Of your very own. Meatball Armies are obviously part of the Rocky Stucci fan club. Rocky Stucci you can find midnight Eastern here on the Mojo 50. I say midnight Eastern because, you know, he's not from the East Coast, and I know that annoys people.
It doesn't annoy me.
I know not you, but some people
I'm
it
not
really...
even from the East Coast either.
Yeah. Neither is he, but
Still care.
it's really funny to me because it messes people up. But go check it out. Go to mojo50.com. Mojo50.com. As an appreciation for any donations that have made $25 or more, you can receive your very own Meatball Army t-shirt. If you haven't ever heard of the Rocky Stuccis, you should listen. Like I said, midnight to 1 a.m., he gets into everything. The paranormals, the aliens. He gets into all of the stuffs.
A lot of butt touching on that show, I think. Pretty sure of that.
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh, I know. You go listen to it. You're going to find out.
You'll find out. Go find out if they do a lot of butt touchings, because I mean, you know,
Fun and informative.
it's called probing. That's what you're doing. And anyway,
Okay. I'm a little bit uncomfortable at the moment, Steven.
well, I mean, you know, we're talking about aliens and Rocky Stucci and probing, so whatever.
I'm not saying because I'm getting probed. I'm just mentally and emotionally uncomfortable. I might need a cry closet.
Well, I mean, he is the emotional meatball, which is where you get the Meatball Army. So
It's not toxic.
he's not toxic.
Moving on.
Moving on. Oh, actually,
The aliens. Got it, please.
moving on to a phone call. 1256 area code. How's it going?
It's going pretty good. Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you a little bit, a little well, but you also have a lot of reverb.
Oh, crap. I figures. Maybe can't you do anything right? I can't do anything right.
Nope.
Did that do any better?
Nope. If you can you get the phone away from your face?
It's not near my face. I'm having troubles.
Yeah, you're having
Just
trouble.
call somebody. Yeah. All right.
All right, we'll try again later.
Try your regular phone, listener.
I don't know who that was, and I'm really sad that I don't know now.
You want me to tell you who it was?
Who was it?
Rusty Lugnuts.
Was it really?
Yes, he's breathing heavy. He's a little excited, but I think he's on his whatever they call that we use for our show.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
That device.
That device. 209 area code. Call back if you want to. Well, hold on. 920. How's it going?
What's going on, gentlemen?
How you doing, sir?
Hey.
It's Friday, and we're living the dream and stuff. Getting ready for quarantine. How's North Carolina doing with that?
Well, actually, North Carolina has already set up a state of emergency. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to stay away from quarantine talk.
Okay, well, let's not do that then.
Yeah.
Mum's the word.
Had any other exciting things happen today?
Oh, just talking about APR coffee, Dylan deciding to die, and Sean taking his
Wait,
place.
Dylan's dead now? I thought he just had a run-in with a dear friend.
Yeah, dear friends, dear departed.
Okay.
Dearly
They're
departed.
wearing socks.
And you're scraping the bottom of the barrel had to pull somebody from off track, huh?
Yeah, well, sometimes. Sometimes.
I know who you are.
I know who it is too, so it's okay.
Oh, yeah. Having good times. Well, we'll let you guys get on with your show.
Yeah.
And somebody else will call and interrupt you in a minute. I'm certain of it.
I am certain as well. They tried to interrupt somebody else's interrupting, so there you go.
All right, later on.
Later.
Peace out. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I don't know. So people keep on trying to call while other people are calling and on the phone. So what was that, 931 area code? Call back again because it kicked you off. It's not a big deal, but come on over. So speaking of coming on over, we're going to mosey on over to Illinois where you can find a mayor.
Oh, man.
And that mayor has issued an emergency that says it gives her the power to ban the sale of guns, ammo, alcohol, and oh, so much more. 931 area code. How's it going?
Hey, how's it going? Doc Thompson got run over by an Amtrak. How you doing?
What's up, buddy?
Not much. I'm glad to see that you heard you had somebody to help back you up there. I heard Dylan had to miss the show because he had to spend time with a dear friend of his.
Yep, very dear
They're
friend.
about to pass.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Fuzzy friend.
Slowly but surely, for sure. Uh-huh.
I hope everything works out all right. Hopefully, nobody got hurt.
No, nobody's hurt. Nobody's damaged.
Maybe the dear friend may have.
Well, shh.
Now, I got a question for you.
Sure.
Do you really not know why on the old photographs everybody didn't smile?
Now you're gonna you're gonna say something really distinguishing, right? You're gonna say it's not gonna be.
Well, it's simple. You just think about it. Think about how long it took to do a photo, put it together, get everyone. You have a family photo.
You're talking
right?
about the frustration of using a flashbulb. Is that what you're talking about?
What's that?
You're talking about the frustrations of having to use an actual flashbulb. Is that what you're meaning?
I'm not talking about a picture.
No, not just that, but by the time that you got the damn kids to shut up and have them sit still and took the same picture 17 times, what kind of mood would you be in, huh?
I know this mood because I've seen my mother-in-law do this 1,000 times with 7 kids. It's hilarious.
I was going to say, Stephen, remind me how many kids you have.
I've got 4, but my kids actually like pictures taken of them.
Yeah. Well, if you allow a child to be happy and smile in a photo, it'd probably be a little easier.
Well, that's the thing. When you try to force a family together to take a photo, and then you're like, sit down, no, turn, stop it. That's funny. It is so funny to me to watch that happen. I love it.
Now, Stephen,
Yes.
I have a confession to make.
Oh, this is your confession?
Wait, we're not pastors.
That's okay. It's fine. I can take I can take your confession. I can take it.
Here we go.
This is a party line.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, what? It's a
This
party.
is a party line.
It's a party line.
Oh,
Can you hear me now?
your confession is that you have multiple people on the line.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes, this is the party line.
Oh. Well, that's okay.
Right.
And you're busted.
And so who's on the other side because they're breaking up really bad?
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Anyway, this is Rusty. I'm trying to call in again.
So you guys are trying to call in via a party line.
Yeah. I mean, we're working on a Mojo budget here. What kind of stuff you think we got to work with?
I don't know, but I know my line is a little bit easier to use.
What line are you using?
Line 2, literally. That's the name of the...
You're using line 2 for us? Yeah, we should be line 1, but, we should be line 1.
Yeah, you should be line 1.
Well, if anybody knows crap, I guess it's whoever's working with the phone system right now.
For sure.
So what's this special guest you have on?
Special guest. I don't know.
Sure.
There's no special guest.
No. I'm not even sure it qualifies as a guest.
I mean, he's here. He's sitting there. He's on a microphone.
That depends on how you define special.
Maybe that.
Well,
Fair
special ed is very different. That's
I don't. My name's not Ed.
right, and we try not to distinguish that.
With 2 D's.
I'm Ed.
What do you guys want?
What?
Ooh, somebody else is here on the party line now.
Uh-oh.
Stephen, we just called up to see if you have any toilet paper.
Oh, no, I don't. No, I am completely out.
Fresh out.
Yep, completely.
Use on orange peel. It feels wonderfully refreshing.
My wife actually uses... My wife actually made wipes for the kids.
Okay, so now I'm curious
Chris,
as
you
to...
better check that.
It's cloth. Cloth.
Like wiped them with a cloth?
Yeah, cloth wipes. Mhm.
You clean the kids? Okay.
And then we have like a bin to throw it in, and then we wash them. Yeah.
Perfect. I like that idea.
Yeah.
I got shop towels.
Stephen, Chris.
Chris.
Wow. This is why we don't use this thing.
This is why you guys don't use a conference call to call into somebody else's show. All right, I'm going to hang up now because other people are trying to call. Bye.
That was slightly, a lot awkward.
That was very awkward. That was really weird.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye. Deborah Frank Finan.
Not happy with her.
The mayor of Champaign, Illinois, issued a pandemic-related emergency declaration on Friday that could allow her office to ban the sale of guns, ammunition, and alcohol for a limited time. The emergency declaration gives Finan's offices extraordinary power with living space. 202 area code.
So many things.
Hi, how you doing? This is Bob from the CDC.
Hey, Bob from Playboy. How's it going, buddy?
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. We understand that you've been hoarding toilet paper.
No, not at all. Actually, my wife uses cloth wipes.
What kind of cloth wipes?
Handmade.
Have they been approved by the FDA, sir?
Yes.
Okay, I gotta ask Chuck about this. Chuck,
Okay.
what do you say?
Chuck.
This sound like to you?
Chuck.
Chuck, come in. Chuck, where'd Chuck go?
Chuck's gone. There's no more Chuck.
Chuck left the party line.
He upchucked.
Chuck.
Terrible Chuck.
Anyway, no, actually, Stephen, this is Timmy again, and we're all here listening to your show. I got a much better connection, thank God, than these idiots in the chat room right now. So we just thought to call you back and just check and make sure that you can hear us okay.
Oh, yeah. I can hear you now.
Oh, good.
I can't hear them. I can hear you.
But that's okay.
Can you hear Rusty?
No, nobody.
Rusty, say something.
I can hear nobody.
You can't hear him. That's perfect.
You can't hear nobody?
Nope. Yeah,
How
nope.
about, Chris?
Nope.
Chris, can
Nope.
talk, Chris.
Nope. It's not
Oh,
there.
my God. Nobody can hear.
Nope.
Crap. Okay.
Nope.
Moving on.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay, bye.
What?
Back to this moron.
So
from
you were
Champaign,
saying?
Illinois. What?
You were going to say?
The lady from Champaign, I have an issue. My problem with her little executive order in her town, it's a big college town. It is the University of Illinois.
It is.
I have a feeling she might be doing this out of
spite,
concerns. Actually, maybe I don't know what her intentions are, but I think maybe concerns of people getting hold of weapons and such, and looting purposes and crime, and of course that also hinders people from protecting themselves,
right?
From idiot criminals.
Right. Well, the news outlets noted that the city's municipal code grants the mayor authority to declare an emergency for a limited time and goes on a list of several of the powers allotted to the mayor in such an instance, such as banning the sales of firearms and ammunitions, banning the sales of any alcohol, closing all bars, taverns, liquor stores, etc., ban the sales of giving away of gasoline or of liquid flammable combustible products in any container that isn't a gasoline tank permanently fixed to a motor. Direct the shutoff of power, water, gas, etc. Take the possession of private property and obtain full title to the same, and prohibit and restrict ingress and egress to and from the city.
I mentioned this in a tweet this morning on the Daily Mojo.
Yeah.
I will start out by saying they all want control. They will do anything that they can to achieve that goal.
Yes.
And I would not put it past them to try for martial law.
Martial law is
go way up the ladder there, of course.
Yeah. Well, martial law is pretty simply claimed. I mean, especially if you have somebody like this who's willing to put this emergency access into place immediately. Right. It's just one of these people. They're definitely going to claim emergency powers and then martial law, and then use the state police force as a militia to enforce everything, including you being outside during the daytime.
And as many county sheriffs, I know many of the state police officials, they're not going to stand for it. They're not going to let the people that they protect. They took an oath also, just like our military. It's to protect our people, not the government.
Right. But
some of them will, yes. Don't get me wrong.
Some of them get that confused, and they use that idea. and it's very saddening there. Quiet guy in the back over on the Twitters. What will you do with someone's confession if you take it? I'm scared.
You should confess about your confession, Stephen. Confess to him what you'll do.
Confess to him what I'll do with other people's confessions?
Yes.
I'll send them to the Lord, of course, obviously.
Thank you. Praise Jesus.
Praise the Lord. I will be your hero.
Okay.
Sorry. It's another song reference, and I'm not going to continue on with it.
Yeah, I don't. All right. Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. And I quote, I just found some white men to kill.
You're killing me, man.
Softly, with his song, Nation of Islam follower confessed to cops that he murdered 3 people because of their race.
Corey doesn't look like a nice guy.
He doesn't. A Nation of Islam follower confessed to cops that he killed 3 white men because of their race. Quote, I didn't want to do nothing to law enforcement. I just found some white men to kill. That from Corey Muhammad. Said in his confession to police, the station noted. On Monday, the first day of the second week of his capital murder trial, Muhammad's first police interview after his arrest was shown. Muhammad fatally shot security guard Carl Williams. KFSN said, telling the cops that Williams was had harassed him. But the station has said surveillance video from the motel in the northwest Fresno, California area where it all happened showed Muhammad perpetrating a sneak attack on Williams while he talked to the defendant's friend.
I thought California was supposed to be like a bunch of puppies and rainbows. There was no crime there and stuff, right?
Well, I mean, California knows how to party.
Fresno? Have you been there? Okay. Fine,
Fresno's
whatever.
a different story, I'm just saying.
Yeah, maybe.
Muhammad went into hiding after this.
Okay.
KFSN said that, but after learning that he was a suspect, he decided 5 days later to enter downtown Fresno and carry out racially motivated violence. Quote, when I walked up to the PG&E truck, I saw a Mexican driver and a white guy.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, what?
PG&E is Pacific Gas and Electric, by the way.
Right. For anybody
It's
that
like
doesn't know.
Silco, Ameren. Oh, that's just local here. Never mind. Moving on.
That's local. Yeah, so it's your gas and electric folks.
Yep.
You know, things to blow you up. Muhammad confessed, the station said, I don't want to target the driver because he was a Mexican. So I shot the white dude.
Oh. That's racist.
I'm sorry, what?
That's racist.
No, it can't be. This guy's black.
But look, he shot a white guy instead of a Mexican guy. He chose which race to murder.
But Muhammad is black.
Yeah, I don't care. Don't care.
He's
Maybe
black.
he identifies as black. I saw his picture. I know what color he is. Whatever.
Yeah, he's black.
He looks brown.
So he can't be racist.
You see the picture? I mean, like literally, and I know the audience can't see this, but this guy, his expressions are like, "Yeah, I'm glad I did it. I have no remorse."
He's pretty happy about it.
Screw you, white man.
Yeah.
Kill you too.
Kill you too, white guy.
Yeah. Very arrogant.
Quote, I'm sorry. Quote, this is telling me that he knows exactly what's going on. That's the Fresno police detective Miguel Alvarez, when he told the court, he knows exactly what occurred earlier. After the police arrested Muhammad, he said that he was well aware of the reason, quote, because I killed those people and the security guard. Yeah.
Aware of it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's very, very well aware of it.
I mean, at least he's not denying it.
Right. And I don't even think that he would have been beneficial. He would have benefited having a cat cooler around.
No, but I do.
Right, you do, but he wouldn't have because he did it in broad daylight in front of other people that didn't actually kill. You know what I mean? You know, he couldn't use the 3-body cooler because they would have seen him put the bodies in the cooler.
Well, but we know that they would fit. It's 88 quarts, and it's indestructible almost, and has a lifetime warranty on it, Stephen.
I know, it's incredibly rugged. And it keeps your ice or bodies cold for up to 7 days.
I mean, look, I don't know why you got to keep them that cold for that long, but
whatever
you can.
Whatever you got to do, okay?
Just do it.
Look, they're made in the United States, okay? They come in many different colors. They're fully customizable. All the rest of it. And heck, it's a 3-body cooler.
I think they make one that says Defenders Live on it, don't they?
They can.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
They...
Just saying.
Hey, bet you can get a discount too, huh?
You can. If you use my name, Steven, S-T-E-V-E-N, S-T-E-V-E-N, you can get 10% off when you go to catcoolers.com. That's catcoolers.com. Check out their wares over there. Use my name, Steven, and get 10% off when you purchase. That's catcoolers.com, 10% off using my name. There's so many people saying so many things, and yet nobody's calling. And I'm very sad. Ha! I said it, and there they go. Yes! I said it, and they came. 402 area code. What's up?
Hey, I'm having a hard time figuring out if I'm watching a dumpster fire or a train wreck.
Well, there's it's both.
Is that Owen Parsley?
It is Alan Pierce. Yes. That's how this works.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't know this guy.
I just wanted to call and give you a little bit of crap.
Please do. Anytime. We welcome.
Oh no, I'm done. I just said a little crap. I don't have time to give you like a whole boatload.
Oh, well, I mean, next time at least save up a little bit, all right? You know, if you're going to give us crap, at least save up more.
Drop us a boatload.
Okay, well, I've got a pretty busy weekend, but next week I can save up all the crap I can, and then I can call you next Friday and give you even more crap.
See, that's perfect, because Dylan will be back by then.
Oh,
See,
perfect.
I won't have to
That'll be
shoulder
great.
any of this
Maybe I
crap.
can, like, have Sven call in or something.
Yes, we can have Sven. We can have anybody that wants to call in. I don't care. It's fine. Call in.
Cousin? Boyfriend, something? I don't know.
Much love, guys. You guys
Yeah.
Put on an awesome show.
Thanks, bud.
Whatever that means.
Sarah the Jackhole over on the Twitter probing ... weirdness ... hashtag arm yourselves DOA show Steven Sean. It's okay. We're here.
We're chill. That's because we just got off our cat cooler. That's why I'm chill.
True. We are. And it's fine.
As I was in it.
I don't know. Florida man passed out in a running car with his foot on the brake.
Was it in park, at least?
A man had to be awakened from his slumber after deputies found him passed out behind the wheel of his car while the engine was running. Fortunately, deputies of the Marion County Sheriff's Office said that the driver, the 47-year-old Julio Andoro Rodriguez, had his foot on the brake. Authorities said that it took some time to wake up the man as he slept comfortably in his car early Saturday morning on West Highway 200. One deputy parked their patrol car bumper to bumper with the driver just in case he took his foot off the brake. So apparently it was in drive.
Oh, fun. Oh, wow. I'm impressed.
Yeah. When he woke up, deputies said that he tried to drive away instead of following their commands and put his car in park.
See, he was just waiting for them to come on. He took a nap. He's like, okay, well, as soon as I get here, I will just move my foot to the gas and haul balls.
That's right. Deputy said that they had to smash the window to put the car in park. Rodriguez blew a .195 during a roadside breathalyzer test, more than twice the legal limit in Florida. He's facing charges of driving under the influence and probably illegal.
I'm guessing he's illegal. And I don't mean he crossed the border either.
Yeah, what he's doing was illegal,
Right,
for
it's
sure.
early.
Right.
Highly illegal.
Mm-hmm. In other news, Florida man was arrested for throwing rocks at a car while naked.
Wait, is that pertinent to the story? I mean...
Yes, a Florida man was arrested for chucking rocks while passing cars while he was naked in his driveway on Tuesday. Multiple people witnessed the bizarre behavior.
See, I think he got naked so no one would really pay attention or give a damn that the rocks were being thrown at them.
Probably of the 34-year-old and called authorities. Brevard County deputies showed up and found the naked suspect. It wasn't clear why the man was naked or why he was throwing rocks. He was charged with exposure of sexual organs, according to the jail reports.
Okay. So I'm glad he wasn't exposing his rocks and throwing his organs, though.
Well, he was exposing his rocks for sure.
Well, pebbles. I don't know.
I mean, you don't know the size. Somebody does, obviously.
Okay, maybe they're boulders. I don't know. Look, if you got that big of boulders to put them out there, maybe they're big.
Mm-hmm. And finally, quote, I'm not going to lie, it's cocaine. Florida man tries to eat a stolen debit card, said deputies. Quote,
Tastes great.
I'm not going to lie, it's cocaine.
Would you like cheese with that?
Mm-hmm.
Fries?
I think we've just made it through, Sean. I think we just made it through.
Barely. We skinned my teeth.
Yeah, we just squeaked by, and because of that, here comes the bell count.
Good evening, Mojo 50. I'm Leprechaun, and here with your bell count grade for the day. Friday, March 13th, 2020. Triskatrishkadekaphobia Day. Today we have 2 Miss Innuendo bells, 35 actual bells, 4 AOCs, and 2 oh my gosh. Give us an A for the day. Peace out and good night, boys.
Whiskey 6 was hanging out with me. That's at Sean Schiller, or at Sean6 on the Twitters. We'll see you Monday. Bye, guys.
Bravo! I loved that. Oh, it was great. Well, it was pretty good. Well, it wasn't bad. Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good. It could have been a lot better. I didn't really like it. It was pretty terrible. It was bad. It was awful.